Welcome to our documentary. Let's explore the fascinating world of the Areca nut tree. In this episode, we'll take you deep into the cultivation of Areca nut trees, from planting and nurturing to harvesting and processing. We'll uncover its important role in local traditional culture and its wide-ranging applications in modern society. The Areca nut tree remains an indispensable economic crop in many tropical regions. Let's embark on this incredible journey together. The Areca nut tree is a plant adapted to tropical climates, thriving in warm and humid environments. It's mainly found in India, Bangladesh, Indonesia, and the Pacific Islands, among other places. This crop not only makes a significant contribution to the local economy, but also holds deep cultural significance in many rural communities. As of 2024, there are over 900,000 hectares of land worldwide dedicated to growing Areca nut trees. Among them, India is the largest producer, accounting for about 51% of the global planting area. The cultivation process of Areca nut trees. The growth of Areca nut trees requires careful management and proper techniques to ensure healthy growth and high yields. This plant thrives in humid, tropical climates, requiring warm temperatures and well-drained soil. Farmers typically choose loamy soil with a pH between 5.5 and 6.5, and a lighter texture. This is the ideal environment for Areca nut trees to flourish. Areca nut trees are generally propagated through seeds or seedlings. Each tree is spaced 2.5 to 3 meters apart to ensure that the root systems and canopies have enough room to grow. In recent years, advancements in planting techniques have made Areca nut tree cultivation more efficient. Labor intensity has decreased, and yield per unit area has significantly increased. Additionally, new Areca nut tree hybrid varieties have stronger resistance to diseases and pests, while growing faster. Fruit yields are also higher. Irrigation is an indispensable part of the Areca nut tree planting process, especially during the dry season. Today, many farms use drip irrigation systems. Newly planted trees require more frequent watering to ensure the root system is firmly anchored in the soil. Once the trees mature, they can tolerate moderate drought. However, regular watering during the planting and fruiting stages remains crucial. Like many other crops, Areca nut trees need regular fertilization to promote healthy and vigorous growth. At the same time, pest and disease control is also an important step to ensure the quality of Areca nuts. Farmers need to inspect the trees regularly and apply pesticides at the appropriate time and in the correct dosage. In the past, farmers usually had to climb trees or use ladders to spray pesticides. This was both dangerous and physically demanding. However, now, many farms have started using agricultural drones. These drones can precisely and efficiently spray pesticides, saving both time and effort, and also reducing the risk of farmers directly contacting harmful chemicals. The harvesting and processing of Areca nuts. Areca nut trees start bearing fruit about 5 to 7 years after planting. Depending on the variety and growing conditions. Each tree can produce 300 to 500 Areca nuts per year. The harvesting season usually runs from August to January of the following year. This stage is the most labor-intensive part of Areca nut cultivation. Areca nut trees can grow up to 20 meters tall. Harvesting usually requires manually climbing the trunk. Or using long poles to knock the fruits down. Some areas are experimenting with mechanized harvesting, but due to high costs and the slender Areca nut tree trunks, it has not yet been widely adopted. The harvested Areca nuts need to undergo preliminary processing. In traditional communities, people first carefully remove the fruits from the branches. Then, they use sharp knives to cut open the outer shell. skillfully peeling off the outer shell. In more modern areas, mechanical devices may be used for shelling to save labor and time. The exposed kernels and seeds after shelling need to be boiled. To extract the natural red dye. After boiling, the Areca nut seeds are typically soaked in this red liquid for further dyeing. The Areca nuts will absorb the red liquid, taking on a bright red or deep red color, depending on the soaking time and the concentration of the dye. After the dyeing is complete, the Areca nuts are removed and placed in the sun to dry. The drying process usually takes several days to a week, depending on the weather conditions. The dried Areca nuts reach the ideal moisture level for long-term storage, preventing mold or spoilage. Modernized processing flow. In some factories, the processing of Areca nuts has become highly mechanized. The production process begins with an automated cutting system. This system uses image recognition algorithms to identify and classify different types of fruit. The Areca nuts are first cleaned of impurities, then grabbed by robotic arms, and sent to a cutting machine for splitting. The fruits are then sorted by size. And transferred to different containers for further processing. The factory is equipped with multiple production lines to ensure a synchronized and efficient process. The cut fruits pass through an optical sorting machine, for high-speed classification by shape, color, and size. The fruits are then automatically injected with flavoring liquid. And neatly arranged on special trays, ensuring they don't fall during transport. After several injection procedures, the Areca nuts are given their unique flavor. Finally, the products are packaged and ready for market. Thank you for joining us for this in-depth look at Areca nut tree cultivation and the entire processing journey. If you enjoyed our content, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Don't miss our next episode of fascinating agricultural documentaries.